Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Blake.
Hello, Derek.
How are you this evening on a nice Saturday evening?
I'm very good, very good. Got my bottle opener, got my beer ready. People are logging on. I'm happy. And you? How are things?
Yeah, not bad at all. Keeping out of trouble.
Got my bottle opener, got my beer ready.
Had a bit of feedback there of you showing up on my secondary screen talking to me. So I've muted you there, but I'd still listen to you here.
The wonders of live broadcasting, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're well used to it. Thanks so much, everybody that's tuned in already. We've got a lot of comments coming in on the... we can see the comments coming through here in the studio. So what we're going to do is explain how this is all going to work. Give us a couple of minutes. We let everybody join. And we're going to be kicking off around about 8:10. And we're going to have everybody tucked away in bed before 9 o'clock. So just so you understand, how long is this thing going to take? Is it going to be 3 hours? Is it going to be 12 hours? It's not. No. We all have lives to live.
I've got one beer here with me. So I am walking out at 9 o'clock to go to an off license to get another one after this. And I don't care whether you're still live or not, Derek. I'm out of here.
You're gone. Very good.
Yeah.
So we've got 12 in. So just so people understand what's going to happen, there are 5 rounds, and I'll explain how you will be able to submit your questions or your answers to our questions once I get up to the magic number of 20 people who are viewing. We've got people all over Ireland and the UK, potentially more further afield. For our UK viewers, some of the questions will be Irish related.
Good luck.
Best of luck. We will be doing a UK-centric version of this quiz down the line, number 1. Number 2, if you don't know the answer, we want funny answers. If you, it's 1 point per correct answer and a half a point if the answer makes us chuckle. And so best of luck with that.
Yeah, you're saying a funny answer, like something dirty, even whatever. Just go for it.
Both myself and Blake will be able to see the answers coming through. So depending on whose sense of humor will dictate as to how this is going to rock and roll. So yeah, it is going to be 5 rounds. Each round has been submitted by a different person or organization that we know personally. So there is a great variety of questions in there, but also different modes of electric vehicles, not just cars. We have people coming in saying good luck. We've got Ireland, UK, and we also have Canada.
Oh, who's from Canada?
Bill Pollock. Welcome, Bill. Thank you so much.
Bill.
But we're saying hello to everybody. We love all here at EV Platform. Just so people understand what we're about, I'm going to play the trailer of the channel in a bit, just to re-emphasize if you haven't already watched it on our YouTube channel. But Blake, if somebody asked you what is EV Platform, what would you say it is in a nutshell?
I was hoping you weren't going to ask me that. I think play the channel. I think that speaks for that.
Play the trailer.
Actually, there's a if anybody has any questions as they're watching the trailer or even just after it, put the question up there and we'll do our best to answer.
Yeah, just so people. So hopefully the trailer will give you an understanding. Some people have watched the trailer already, but we're going to play the trailer now live. And so what that will do is give you a brief understanding, and then we'll answer any questions and then show you how the quiz is going to work out. So I'm going to share my screen. The wonders of technology. And hopefully in 2 seconds you'll be able to see my screen. John Casey was our 50th subscriber. John is mad for some kind of a spot prize or something. I don't know. He was first on 16 minutes early.
Yeah.
Idea, John.
He's not getting the UFO drive one though, I don't think. He's already got a Tesla. He doesn't need to rent one for another 2 days for free.
Now, Blake, let's not be, we're going to go with this. I'll be back in a second, folks.
Hello and welcome to EV Platform. My name is Blake Boland from EV Life Ireland.
And I'm Derek Riley from EV Review Ireland.
We are all on an electric journey, heading to a future of cleaner air, renewable energies and electric vehicles that are powered by wind, by water and by the sun.
EV Platforms was created by myself and Blake, two people passionate about the electrification of transport and changing how we fuel this delicate and shared world. We set up the channel to document the global changes in transport, as well as the shift from burning fossil fuels to powering our cars with renewable energy.
But these are strange times that we are living in now. Our movements are restricted. We can't get out on the road and meet as much as we would like. So we will also be making videos from our virtual studio. We'll be recording interviews and analysing our shoots on location from home.
You're going to see reviews of electric classic cars and domestic solar panels. I'm really excited about it. You're going to join us on the road trips from one end of the country to the other. And in time, further afield, you can join us as we attend product launches and car shows. We'll be visiting workshops to see how people are giving a truly new lease of life to old fossil burners. And we'll be visiting wind farms and solar farms to get a glimpse into the future of where we power our transport from renewables. From our small and humble beginnings, we hope to grow this channel. We hope to seek out and film content that informs as well as entertains. And most of all, we hope that you will be there with us along the way.
Now, nobody knows exactly how we're going to get there, or even exactly where we will end up. But one thing is for sure, we'll be there with you to document the journey along the way. Thanks for watching. Looking forward to seeing you next time.
Click subscribe and follow us on socials like Twitter and Instagram, and make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
Yeah. No, I think all the cool kids these days demand that you smash the subscribe button, but I think
just smash the like button and subscribe. I was like, what is this? That's all. I'm going to stop recording here now because we're just talking waffle. So, Blake, that's us talking waffle there on our channel. So as you would have seen popping up on the bottom of the screen, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, that'd be great. We'd really appreciate it. Hopefully the Simon was getting some feedback there. Sorry about that, Simon, but the trailer is on the we probably should have muted ourselves. Apologies. Our first live session. Simon is also trying to get into your good books, Blake, by saying that your leaf is lovely looking. So, Simon, don't worry, I'm watching you. I'll be counting the scores.
Must be upgrade to a newer one.
We are. Thank you, Michael. I'm hoping that we do end up on television. But listen, we're here with our followers. We've got 15 people here tonight that are viewing us live. I know some people are in teams. Some people are doing individually. We've got 2 prizes as well. So the prizes that we have are, one prize is to do with social media. So any of the EV platform tweets that went out over the last number of days since we've set up the account, if you've retweeted that, you are going to be in with a chance to win a 2-day voucher with UFO or UFO Drive. They have locations all over Europe, one in Dublin, some in the United Kingdom as well. So wherever you are, hopefully you will be based. Now, Bill, you're in Canada. They're not in Canada yet, but you could gift it to somebody that you really like if you are the winner of that. Michael Battle is asking, how would we have teams? Well, you'd work with each other on any of the communication platforms like WhatsApp or whatever it may be. But if you want to go individual, Michael, you keep all the prizes to yourself. And the other prize on the night for tonight for the quiz is you're going to, the person or the team that wins the quiz is going to be in the winning the €100 voucher with EasyGo, which is a EV charging network here in Ireland, one of the largest. I think I seen a piece in the Irish Times. Simon, who is the chairman of the Irish EV Owners Association, is also giving away a free annual membership tonight to one of the people viewing or participating in the quiz. It's €10. It's not the biggest prize, Simon, but it's the thought that counts.
Yes, thank you, Simon.
Thank you, Simon. And that we'd be talking about the benefits of the being a member of the Irish EV Owners Association, a great group of EV enthusiasts and also people that are interested in electric vehicles. I'm a member myself for a couple of years, and it's they do a lot of good work. So I'm going to show you how this is going to work. I'm going to put into the comments the link to where you're going to submit your answers. So how is this going to work? So you'll see the link in the chat, and that will bring you to a form. On that form, there are 2 boxes you're going to use to enter. I'll share my screen so you can see what I'm talking about. So with the form, you are going to be able to put in your name, and that needs to be the same every time, and also the answer to your question. So that link on the comments that are on the side of the YouTube chat, hopefully you've gotten it there. And then, so your name or team name, if you're a team, I just say copy and paste that every time. So just copy it the once, and every time you reload your answer. So if you've gotten that link, so that we know that your name is coming through, we're going to be checking that in a second. So put your team name in there, and then you're also going to be able to put your answer in underneath. And when you submit it, so we're going to put in team name, EV Review Ireland. Sneaky promotion there, Blake. And the answer is the Audi e-tron. And when you submit it, it'll ask you to submit another response. And so when you submit that other response, you can just put your name back in there again. So is that clear for everybody? Hopefully it is. So your name and answer, when you submit it, it should bring you back around again to resubmit it again. Also, we have a €250 voucher after being submitted by Simon in Next Eco Car. On any of the cars that he is selling, he will take €250 off. Thank you very much, Simon. We were teasing about the €10 one, but you didn't have to give that prize, but thank you very much. John Casey, clear as mud. Okay. Do you want me to do it again, John? Put a comment in the question there. So it's single form, put in your name, put in the answer. When you put it in once and click submit, it'll bring you back and ask you, do you want to submit it again? So what I want everybody to do is submit some team names or their own names. So I can see John Casey is put in. I can see Mac Leafin. Very good, whoever Mac Leafin is. So they're all starting to come through here now. So if everybody has that link, if you can put your team name or your name in or your team name in and put in any answer. Adon, thank you very much. You're after coming through there.
Yeah, they're all coming through now.
Rob, thank you very much from RS Thinks, another great EV YouTube channel. Thank you very much. The Cows, interesting team there. Michael, thank you very much. Michael Battle, Cams EV, thank you very much. Great to see you there. Cambridgeshire EV Owners Club. That's Colin. EVTV Ireland. EVTV Ireland rules. Very good, Inga. Inga or Guillaume? I'm not sure which one it is. Ian, thank you very much. Phil, thank you. Brian Dowling, thank you. So I think everybody's getting the hang of it. I think we're good.
Seems to be flying in. We can monitor this in the first few minutes as well, Derek, and if someone's struggling with it, let them catch up and show them how.
Perfect. Okay, gentlemen and ladies and everybody, boys and girls all around the world, we are going to kick off this quiz. Let me share my screen. And
I haven't opened my beer yet.
There we go. If you have got a beer, now's the time to open it. I know some people were thinking about it.
I shouldn't really do this right beside the mic. Should I move it over?
Yeah, there's a lot of channels out there, ASMR channels, that are all into that kind of stuff. So maybe not this channel, though. So on screen, we have our EV platform launch quiz night. We've got 5 rounds, 10 questions per round. Each round has been submitted by a different individual or organization. And that will be predominantly the theme of the round. Brian Dowland's on the whiskey. Good man, Brian. Very good.
What whiskey?
No,
I spent a lot of time. No, okay, this is about EVs. You're right.
Yeah. Unless it's the Tesla. That was tequila, that lovely bottle, the Electron. This one, where's it gone? That chip. Cheers, Israel. Yes, very much so, Simon. Organic beer, I hope, says John Casey. Excellent. So, speaking of John Casey, first round came in from the Tesla Owners of Ireland. Now, if you're not a Tesla owner, that's okay too. You won't have gotten the secret handshake. You won't have gotten the code book, all the rest of it. But these questions are Tesla related. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to be your MC for the first round. Brian Dowling thinks we should set up Whiskey Platform as one of the channels. We're going to start. We're going to start. I wonder, can we highlight this on the screen? As a comment that came in, John. Apologies in advance. So everybody, if you have an issue with any of these questions, these all came from John Casey, who is the co-founder of the Tesla Owners Ireland group, and he says this round is too difficult. Well, John, now you're going to just have to grin and bear it. Question number 1, and round number 1. Best of luck, everybody. So we all know that Elon has a South African and a US passport, but what other country does he hold a passport for? I didn't think he could have more than one passport, but obviously he can.
No, isn't it? Some countries limit you to one passport, or I'm not sure. I think I remember being in Japan before, and a guy telling me that no, we're only allowed to have one passport. Maybe I made that up.
Do you know what the answer to this question is, Blake?
I do now, but I didn't have a clue when John's first submitted it.
You know the answer because you saw the answer. John has said if you're looking for hints, you can actually ask in the comment section down there. He is helping people. I'm not sure what the cost of that is, but he is allowing people to do that. So that is round 1, question 1. Yes, you submit each answer separately. So you put in your name and then you put in your answer. And then when you submit it, it says submit again. Great question, Aidan. Thank you for the clarification. So it'll be so you'll be doing this 50 times. It'll go very smoothly. It'll go very fast. Don't worry about it. Not sure. Did he get an answer? Oh, very good. Bill wishes he was playing. Bill, if you scroll back up, you can actually get to the link to the quiz, and you'll be able to see. You'll be able to submit your name and also the answer. Moving on to question 2. Mars, yes, very good, Thomas. I actually said that earlier on as well. Question number 2. Elon Musk's first company has the same initials as which town in Limerick? Now, if you're not from Ireland, Limerick is a county on the west coast of Ireland, very close to John's own county of Clare. I think John is from Clare. Is it Adair, Glock, or Glynn? And what we mean by that is his first company, you put the first letters of that company name. It makes a town in Limerick. Is it Adair, is it Glock, or is it Glynn? Definitely half a point for Thomas there. John Casey's taking over this quiz. Did you notice that?
Yeah. Well, Bill's come in there, says he can't stay long. But look, thanks for joining anyway. And hopefully we'll see you again.
So that's question number 2. Elon Musk's first company was at same initials as which town in Limerick? Number 3. Before Tesla arrived, what was the town of Fremont famous for manufacturing? Is it A, the Macintosh, B, California dry gin, or C, hemp rope? You have a 33.33% chance of getting this right, everybody. Hopefully the answers will come in within one of those 3. If you can't, I won't accept a funny answer to this one now because it's literally, well, maybe.
Do you think we need to clarify the question that I had when I first saw the question? I thought a Macintosh was a type of rain jacket or something, but apparently it's a computer, Derek, you were telling me.
You can have both a Macintosh jacket and myself and Blake are different generations. Bill wants to stay on so he can hint at any early tuners in. Maybe what to stay was the hint for any. Oh, interesting, Bill. John Casey's actually from Westmeath. Now, everybody thought he was a Clare man. Clare and Westmeath, never to meet in an All-Ireland hurling or football. Question number 4. Tesla is headquartered in Palo Alto, but which of the following companies are not located in Palo Alto? Is it Skype? Is it HP or Hewlett-Packard? Or is it C, Cisco? So that is A, B, or C. Skype, HP, or Cisco. Which of those are not located in Palo Alto? Question 5. Kimball Musk is Elon's brother, but where does the inspiration for his name come from? If you're not happy with these questions, John Casey is the man to have a chat with. Kimball Musk is Elon's brother, but where does his inspiration for the name come from? Is it a Kimberley region in South Africa? Is it a war leader? Or is it a Neolithic person who can make spears? So Kimball Musk. Is it A, B, or C? Where do you think his name, the inspiration for his name, comes from? Question number 6 in round 1. At the age of 12, Elon created a PC game. Was it A, Blastar? Is it B, Star Connect? Or is it C, Linkstar? Blake?
I can't even remember what I was doing at 12, like let alone making computer games.
At 12, exactly. You were looking to get a kiss off a girl, or you were wondering if you'd enough money for cola cubes in the school tuck shop, or you weren't making. But that's the difference now with the billionaire that is Elon Musk and us.
Yeah, very true.
Age of 12, Elon created a PC game. What was it called? A, Blastar, Star Connect, or Linkstar? Question number 7, true or false? 50-50, folks, 50-50. Elon has less followers than Miley Cyrus on Twitter. We'll just clarify that. Not in real life. Elon has less followers than Miley Cyrus on Twitter. Is that true or false?
I think people are concentrating on this, Derek, you know? Yeah, the chat has gone very quiet there.
Either concentrating or Googling, one of the two. Number 8. Which book was placed in the glove box of the Roadster that was sent into space? Bill Pollock. Don't be giving answers on the comments. Thank you very much. What book was placed in the glove box of the Roadster that was sent into space? Bonus points, Miley's last single from John Casey. Stop trying to take over this question. But myself and Blake are available to work with the Tesla Owners Association of Ireland and run their next quiz for them. Absolutely no problem. We're very reasonably priced. Is it The Lord of the Rings? Is it The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Or is it Catch-22? A, B, or C? Which book do you think is in the glove box of the Roadster that's currently in space? Question number 9, the penultimate question. Which of the following do not own a Tesla? They wouldn't get into the Facebook group. They don't know anything about it. Is it Carmen Diaz? Is it Tom Hanks? Or is it Will Smith? A, B, or C? Which of these famous celebrities do not own a Tesla? And as you all know, myself and Blake currently do not own a Tesla, but the dream is real.
No. Well, between Simon Acton and John Casey, I'm sure they'll get us into one.
Have we pre-ordered? John Casey, or John is saying that Colin runs their get-together, so we'll have to talk to Colin. Number 10. Which YouTube channel has the most subscribers? Is it A, Andy Sly, B, Bjorn Tesla, or C, Now You Know? Of these 3 YouTube channels, which one do you think has the most subscribers? No Googling, folks. Make sure that you're doing it for the lols. Round 1, question 10. Which of the YouTube channels has the most subscribers? A, Andy, B, Bjorn, he, or C, Now You Know. That is round 1, all of the questions. Thank you very much, John Casey. And also thank you very much to the Tesla Owners Ireland group, the official club of Tesla owners in Ireland, affiliated with Tesla themselves. If you are a Tesla or a future Tesla owner, you've ordered it, talk to John and the crew there. They're a great support community for anybody that is a Tesla owner in Ireland. Yeah. So thank you, John, all teasing. It's been great to get that round of questions. Other people might not think it was great, but thank you. John's your man, exactly. Comments coming in there. Blake, I'm handing over to you.
Thank you very much. Are we going straight into round 2? Do you want to check on the answers coming in and just see if is everybody getting it or any issues, or will we go straight in?
Give me 2 seconds and I will check the answers coming in.
Yeah. Round 2, obviously changing up, not about Teslas. Questions came in from Green Air, just off Pierce Street in Dublin for anybody who's living in Ireland. And they are an e-bike specialist. Derek, you have reviewed a couple of e-bikes as well, haven't you?
Correct. Yeah, so I did the recent Muller Load 75 cargo bike. Beautiful bike. And also I am about to review a foldable bike off them in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So really good. Tesla's our answers are coming in. I can see them here, so I'll be totting them up. You just let me know when you would like the screen changed, and we can start working away on that.
Okay. We just move on to the next round then. So, round 2. Let me switch the banner at the moment, because Green Air e-bike specialists. Their first question is, what is the highest capacity battery available from Bosch in watt hours on an e-bike? What is the highest capacity battery available from Bosch in watt hours on an e-bike? I cannot wait to see some of the answers to this. Are there going to be megawatt answers in there? We'll see.
When Ollie was sending me these questions, Blake, I said, Ollie, after the first one that came through, I said, Ollie, we're going to have to tone these questions down a bit. John Casey has already gone in at a crazy level with the Tesla answers and questions. Inga at EVTV Ireland is looking for more Tesla questions. You never guess what Inga drives, do you, Blake?
Well, yeah, no, let's move on. I don't know what do you drive. We'll have to put it up there in the comments, Inga. I'm guessing a Model 3. I don't know. So, Derek, can you pull up question 2 then?
Brian Downland's after saying 100 kilowatt hours in the e-bike.
That will get you some world record, wouldn't it? Around the world in 80 days on that. Question 2 of round 2. What is the official category name in Irish law for e-bikes? Now, this is tricky. I found this one tricky because when I first saw it, I couldn't even name a single category, let alone which one. So what is the official category name in Irish law for e-bikes? And apologies to anybody still watching from Canada or the UK. All right, we'll go on to question 3. Are self-propelled e-bikes allowed on the roads without tax and insurance? So self-propelled e-bikes, ones that you wouldn't have to move the pedals on, are they allowed on the roads without tax and insurance? How are you getting on with round 2, Derek?
Perfect. Working away here.
Very good. Okay, let's move on to the 4th question then. So are pedal electric bikes, are they allowed under the new Irish government Cycle to Work scheme? So I think it looks like most people on here today are from Ireland or living in Ireland. The Irish government has a Cycle to Work scheme where they will give you a grant towards a bike to get people cycling more, get them out of their cars. So are pedal e-bikes allowed under new Irish government Cycle to Work scheme? So round 2, on to question 5. That Cycle to Work scheme that we just asked the question about. What is the threshold for e-bikes under that scheme? These are very tricky ones, and I think this is a prime opportunity for people who are looking for a funny answer. Throw it in. Remember, guys, it's a half a point for a funny answer.
John Casey's come in and says you don't even have to cycle to work now. Everybody working from home.
Yeah. The sales of bikes just shot up, though, didn't they, with that? Be interesting if we ever get to speak to the guys on Green Air. I'm sure they'll fill us in on that a bit more. Let's move on to the next question, Derek, just after I take a next sip. So question 6 is, which country are most of the quality and high-end e-bike brands coming from? So from which country are making the really high-end e-bike that are coming into Ireland? Tom McGuire's coming with a bike from the bedroom to downstairs.
Mammals in Lycra don't qualify. Middle-aged men in Lycra, mammals. Very good.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Let's pop on to question 7 there. keep the ball rolling. So what is the general warranty period on batteries and electrical components on an e-bike? I remember I didn't know this when I first saw the question, and I was way out with my guess. So it'll be interesting to see what people come in with. What is the general warranty period on batteries and electrical components on an e-bike? Sounds like Simon at Next Eco Car has got the old COVID stone going on. E-bikes are cheating when you need to shift as much lockdown weight as I do, he says in the comments. So question 8. How much does it cost to charge an e-bike battery on average? Is it A, €1, B, 50 cent, or C, 15 cent? So that's one for people using the euro. If it helps at all, I think it's something like 90p to a euro at the moment. That helps people judge. If you're in the UK, about 90p to a euro. I'm sure someone's going to correct me on that in the comments now. I can't be that far off, can I? Let's move on to question 9 then. What are the bikes with the large front or rear carrying capacity called? This one might have been mentioned a few moments ago by Derek. What are the bikes with a large front or rear carrying capacity called?
The guys at EBTV Ireland are after coming in saying, do you know somebody who repairs e-bike batteries? I'd say definitely reach out to Green Air. They also have Cork and a Midlands location now, so they've got 3 locations around the country. So reach out to greenair.ie.
That'd be interesting to see how that works as well. Okay. So on to the final question of round 2. Who are the... this is cheeky, but I like it. You submitted questions, guys. Fair play to you. Who are the only exclusive e-bike and e-cargo specialists in Ireland? Is there an extra bonus half point for a good answer on top of that one, Derek?
Yeah, I won't be sharing it with Green Air, don't worry. So that's round 2. I'm getting. I haven't round 1 all totted up yet, but I'd hope to get on top of that now before we finish up, to let you people know where we're at, and also we'll be going through the answers towards the end. It'll give me a chance to finish up the tot up. Yeah, for those that want to stick around for that. So that was round 2. Thanks to the team at Green Air. Really good operation there. Quality electric bikes based in Ireland. So shop local when you are shopping for an electric pedelec. Thank you, Blake, for that. Round 3, and that is Simon and the team at Irish EV Owners Association. Simon did these questions himself. So if you're finding these questions are difficult, again, like round 1 with John Casey, we can all go back to Simon. John Casey saying, are we going to be having scooters next? Is that what the next round is about? No, it's not. I don't think there's any scooter. Well, probably is scooter owners in the Irish EV Owners Association, but this is specifically from Simon and as chairperson of the Irish EV Owners Association. So thank you, Simon, for submitting the questions and also for your generous prize tonight. 2 of them. Question number 1, round 3. What year was the Irish EV Owners Association founded? Simon, I'll be able to share the answers with you here because I know that some of your committee and some of the people that have been in the association for a number of years are on this call, so I'll let you know. Thanks, Bill from Canada. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, Bill. Hope to see you again.
Simon is up for bribes. If anybody wants to bribe for that. So what year was the Irish EV Owners Association founded? Question number 2. What was the best-selling fully electric new car in Ireland in 2020? What was the best-selling fully electric new car in Ireland in 2020?
I got this one really wrong when I first saw the questions. Don't laugh, Derek.
Like, I wasn't going to let them know that. I wasn't going to say that. John Casey jumping in there again. Bonus question. When was the Tesla Owners of Ireland founded?
You had your 10 already, John.
John, you burnt your bridge there now, buddy. So that's number 2. Ian is saying 2014. Now, Ian, we don't know which answer you're answering. Is it the Tesla one? Is it the Irish EV owners one? But anyway, question number 3. What was the best-selling plug-in hybrid new car in Ireland in 2020? Round 3, if you can change the banner for me as well, Blake. Round 3, question 3. What was the best-selling plug-in hybrid new car in Ireland in 2020? We want people to go straight into full electric if they can at all. We don't like people burning stuff, but yes, plug-in hybrids have their place. So what was the best-selling plug-in hybrid new car in Ireland 2020?
We're trying to start a debate here now as well, Derek, are we?
No, that's a different channel. Round 3, question 4. When the Irish EV Owners Association last ran the Lucan Cork to Lucan, so for those outside of the country, it's Lucan's just outside Dublin, it's capital, and Cork is the real capital, and then back up to Dublin again. I'm going to start all type of debates here. What was the winning car and the time recorded to the nearest 15 minutes? Anorak stuff there, Simon. Anorak stuff there. Who is going to know that answer? The person driving the car, potentially.
Should we put any legal disclaimers in about the winning time? We'll see what it is first at the end.
No, there was a tracker on it. No, they did it all very officially. It was well
there?
run.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. No. So the winning card, or the card that came in and then question 5. How many members does the Irish EV Owners Association currently have? And that's to the nearest 100. And to become a member, €10 a year. It's really, really reasonable. And you get they're working on some corporate discounts. I know that you get a little mini whiteboard and a dry white marker from myself and the Effect.net. So there's a couple of benefits to being, and you also get to vote at the AGM. So being a member of the Irish EV Owners Association, it's a great voice for the community.
Yeah, it's really important to have organizations like that. We need more chargers, we need better chargers, we need them in the right place, and having a cohesive unit like the Irish EV Owners Association will help with that. So well done, guys. Support them if you can. Absolutely.
And also, I can see that there's a really active Facebook group. And it also, Simon put up a post about how they were engaging recently with the ESB e-cars and other agencies such as that. So it's all good. Question number 6. What was the first ESB e-cars charging? Where will the first ESB e-cars charging hub be located? Where in the country of Ireland will the first ESB e-cars charging hub, multiple chargers, be located?
Is everybody's mind right now just going to Braintree?
Yeah, GridServe is not part of the ESB e-cars network.
Yeah,
and we're hoping to see something like that in Ireland in the near future. But where do we know that the ESB e-cars charging hub will be located? It's been widely publicised. And some people have seen the plans and the drawings, etc. Question number 7. Who won the best photo competition at the last Irish EV Owners AGM? Who won the best photograph competition? So it's a competition that the Irish EV Owners run with you take a picture of your EV in a scenic location. It wasn't in County Mayo, my lovely home county.
It was, or it wasn't?
Wasn't,
yeah.
Should have been. I need to do more of that myself. I need to take more pictures of my own county. Question number 8. Which iconic model from the 1980s, great decade, have Renault recently announced they plan to relaunch as a fully electric car? Which iconic model from the 1980s have Renault recently announced as they plan to relaunch as a fully electric car? So the question, just to clarify one of the questions, and apologies, I should have clarified it. It was all members. So was it how many paid members or associate members? But it was all. So anybody on the database for Irish EV Owners, that's paid and associate. Thank you, Simon, for the clarification. And a bit late now if you submitted a answer. Question number 9 is what is the 0 to 100 km/h time quoted by Tesla for the much anticipated new Roadster model due in 2022? Wishful thinking with 22, I think, Simon. Wishful thinking.
Yeah. And a Tesla question in there as well. I wonder what John is going to say about that.
Fight. Stepping on your toes there. John. And question number 10. Which fully electric truck did the Irish EV owner chairman Simon, who is on here this evening, thank you, Simon, test drive recently? Which fully electric truck did the Irish EV Owners Association chairman Simon test drive recently? The full review is up on the Irish EV Owners website. A really good review, and it's great that more of these electric commercial vehicles will be coming into the marketplace.
Yeah, we're really starting to see them. Well, they're trickling in a little bit this year, but in the next couple of years,
yeah, it's going to be great.
Going to get fine. Yeah, we need them. Really do.
You're right, Simon. You had to get some Tesla questions in there. I wonder what the proportion of members / paid members in the association that are Tesla members. That'll be one for Simon and the team there. Okay. I'm going to hand back over to you, Blake, for round number 4. We're holding steady with 15 viewers, which is great. Thanks, everybody, for sticking around and watching us make a fool of ourselves.
So, yeah, round 4 submitted by Midsummer Renewables, distributor of renewable energy systems here in Ireland. But I think they're originally based in the UK, and they opened up an office in Ireland. Hopefully Paul has actually tuned in for this. Maybe if you are, Paul, drop a comment there. They sell solar panels, chargers, EV chargers, things like that. So let's move on to their first question. We're really mixing it up, aren't we, between Tesla, EV owners associations. Now we're on to renewable energy systems. So question 1 is, how many solar panels make up Ireland's largest rooftop installation? So how many panels make up Ireland's largest rooftop installation?
Now, Andrew, we never said it was going to be easy. We're giving away 2 days UFO drive. That could be a Model S for 2 days. Yeah. We're giving away €100 credit to EasyGo to charge your electric vehicle.
Got to work for it, Andrew. Got to work
for it, Andrew. Got to work for it.
See, Adon's come in with a comment there. He actually bought some My Energy parts from Midsummer last year.
Very good. And your point at the start of this round, Blake, with regards to we're having a massive variety of stuff in this quiz, and I think it's reflective of what we hope to have on the channel as well. It won't be. Somebody asked me during the week, what's the difference between my channel, EV Review Ireland, and EV Platform? EV Review Ireland is exactly what it says in the tin. It reviews electric vehicles, whereas EV Platform is going to be much more about the whole ecosystem, interviews, features, and much more of a collaboration in the industry.
So yeah, option A was 1,532, B was 2,502, and option C was 4,420 panels. That is a lot of panels. What, like your average rooftop system seems to be kind of 6, 7, 8 panels thereabouts. 6,
I think, is the 6 seems to be the one. We've got a cheeky question in from Colin in Cams EV. Should I stick with this or put on Graham Norton on demand? Now, Colin, me and you are going to have words. Round 5 is a much more generic EV related. So you'll get a lot of 5 right. I can guarantee you that. We've got a guest quiz master coming in for that.
Look, what I'm taking out of that comment is that he's putting us on a pedestal there with Graham Norton. So that's pretty good. You know, come on, pats on the back here.
That's the tagline. EV platform similar / as good as Graham Norton's.
Let's move on to second question. Which country is the world leader in solar generation? Which country is the world leader in solar generation? Be interesting to see what sort of answers come in for this one now. Or will just everybody get it right? Let's give you a few seconds to put your answer in there before we move on to the third question. So, third question is, the very first modern solar cell was developed in which decade? Was that the 50s, the 60s, or the 70s? Horace thinks it's a good comment. That is very, very true. You can't win a UFO drive voucher on Graham Norton. So the first modern solar cell was developed in which decade? 50s, 60s, or 70s? And let's move on to question 4 then. So connected with that, since 1977, the cost of a solar panel has fallen by how much? So from 77 to up until today, the cost of a solar panel, has it fallen by 50%? Has it fallen by 75%? Or has it fallen by 99%? Any one of those answers is pretty impressive, isn't it? The way costs are plummeting. So question 5, it's a true or false question. Solar panels only last 20 to 25 years. Is that true or is that false? So true or false, solar panels only last 20 to 25 years. Get your answers in. Now,
Inga has a question about the last question, sorry.
Oh, yeah. He has said, does that include inflation? What's our answer to that, Derek? I don't know. Yes. Okay. Sorry, Inga. We can't be more specific. Should have clarified it with the guys at Midsummer. Solar. Oh,
sorry.
To question 6. There we go. Solar energy produces no pollution when generating electricity. Is that true or false? I think people might like this round of questions. A lot of true or false, 50-50 answers.
A lot of people into their solar energy as well.
Yeah, I think there could be someone in there as well after their second or third whiskey. Is that right? And just true and false answers. That'll do me nicely now. So solar energy produces no pollution while producing electricity. Was that true or false? On to question 7. Interesting. Can you use solar energy at night? Can you use solar energy at night? And can we just leave this to yes or no, or a funny answer,
yep,
which is yes or no?
I'll take all. Inga, if you've got a technical answer, I'm happy to take that as well.
So can you use solar energy at night? Yes or no? Now, question 8. Another true or false question. Solar panels need direct sunlight to work. Is that true or false? Cloudy days, rain, hailstones, etc. True or false? Solar panels need direct sunlight to work. And on to question 9. So the second last question from Midsummer. As of 2018, what percentage of energy in Ireland came from renewables? As of 2018, what percentage of energy in Ireland came from renewables? That's not the year that we're in now, but 2018 probably has developed a little bit since then. And now we'll move on to the final question of round 4. Which country is home to the world's largest solar park? So in which country would you find the world's largest solar park? And you know what we should, Derek, did we ask Midsummer what the actual generating capacity of that solar park was? I'd love to know. Oh, you know it,
you'll know it, yeah. When you're giving out the answers, you'll be able to give that answer of the location and the megawatt output of that solar park. And it is megawatts.
So the last question was, which country is home to the world's largest solar park? And thus round 4 ends. Get your answers in.
Perfect.
And Blake, have a sip of beer.
Exactly. I'm going to stop sharing the screen for a second, folks. I'm just going to make sure that I've got the audio connected correctly for the round number 5.
I'm getting a bit nervous about round number 5. I don't know about you.
With our guest quizmaster.
Our guest quizmaster. Yes. I wonder, does everybody know who this is going to be? Now, it's not Elon Musk, just before people get excited.
So fingers crossed this works okay. So round 5 is live from EV News Daily. We have Sir Martin Lee. And as daily podcast. If you're into electric vehicles and you've got the time to listen to a podcast, we'd highly recommend it. So we've got, there we go, live. Martin, can you hear us?
Hello, everyone. It's Martin Lee here from the EV News Daily podcast with another round of questions. Good luck with all of these. They do get harder, by the way. If you get all 10 right, you can have my job. Right,
Martin, I'm just going to put you on pause there for a second. Can everybody tell me if the audio is coming through correctly? Because it was coming through tinny the last time and a bit echoey. Blake, can you hear it perfectly?
Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah.
And everybody in the comments, I hope that they can hear it as well. If one of the 16 people viewing, if you can just let me know in the comments that you're hearing that all good.
Oh, there's a few good guesses. Somebody thinks Bobby Llewellyn is coming on, but
not for this quiz.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Excellent. So,
right, number one. What two letters are Mercedes-Benz using as a prefix to their EV range? All of their new electric cars start with these two letters. If you like Formula One, like I do, you'll have seen them on the side of the Mercedes-Benz racing cars for the last few years as well. What two letters are Mercedes-Benz using as a prefix to their EV range? Get your answers down.
Perfect. So question one, hopefully that's giving you enough time to put that through. Question number one. Moving on to question number two.
Okay. Number two, name the Volvo performance spin-off brand, which has so far made one plug-in and one electric car. What's the Volvo performance spin-off brand? Now a name in its own right, but so far made a one plug-in hybrid and a two electric car. Yeah, the way I read the question there a little bit. All right, number three. I know these might be a little bit easy at the beginning. They get harder. Number three, the UK port city of Sunderland makes which Nissan?
Now,
That's an easy one.
These questions are going to
I'll
suit
give you
our
that
UK
one.
viewers.
The UK port city of Sunderland makes which Nissan car? Electric car. They make a lot of Nissans there. Which electric one? Very famous. Sold 500,000 of them already.
Blake, you know.
All right, number four. That was too easy.
Had one for a few years now.
What pony car name did Ford use for their recent EV? It's been going up since about 1964, this name. I think continuous production in the US until they've taken it electric, much to the upset of some Piston fans. What pony car name did Ford use for their recent EV? And number five, what is KWH short for? Oh, that one's too easy as well. These get harder. What is KWH short for? All right, that's your first five. The next five, slightly harder. Number six, what name borrowed from martial arts is what Elon Musk calls Tesla's neural net training computer? One for the hardcore Tesla fans here, they'll know it. What name borrowed from martial arts is what Elon Musk calls Tesla's neural net training computer? Get your answers down.
They do get tougher.
Okay, next. Number seven. Name the German town where VW's mega factory is now making their ID electric cars.
I'll take all types of spelling
Very
of this.
famous. You know anything about VWs? Name the
Even if
German
the letters aren't
town
in the right way.
where VW's mega factory was the first one to be converted to make ID electric cars. Okay, let's move on. Number eight. What was Europe's best-selling pure electric car in all of 2020? Lots to choose from. Some homegrown ones, some imported ones. What was Europe's best-selling pure electric car in 2020?
Great question.
All right, moving on. Number nine. How many Ionity stations are now open in Ireland? So not chargers, not plugs, because there are sometimes many chargers at one station. We talk about locations. How many Ionity stations are now open in Ireland? Partly a trick question, but also partly not. When you get the answers, you'll see. I just need a number. How many Ionity stations, not individual chargers, are now open in Ireland? And finally, number 10, what GM truck made famous by the Gulf War in 1991 is coming back as an EV? What do you reckon? What former military vehicle is coming back as an EV? Should be out next year, I think. There you go. Good luck. I hope you got all 10 right.
Thank you, Martin, live coming over from the UK in his studio. I really appreciate you taking the time to do that for us.
Well done, Derek.
So, don't forget to subscribe. I'm just going to do the final tot up on the answers as question round number 5 comes in. But Blake is going to go through the answers to all of the questions as I'm totting these all up.
Yeah.
If you want to stick around. Otherwise, if not, thanks so much for tuning in. Just remember the 2 prizes we have. The UFO Drive voucher is based on everybody who retweeted one of our tweets during the week, as well as tonight. And we're going to let that run into tomorrow as well. If you retweet any of our tweets, you will be entered into that draw for a 2-day voucher for UFO Drive.
Just to add to that, Derek, I saw a couple of people put up something on LinkedIn, and there's a little bit of action on Instagram as well. So we will consider those.
Perfect. All social channels that we're on. Thank you very much, Blake.
Just in case people are panicking.
Twitter, exactly. I'm not on Twitter. How do I win it? And then the €100 EasyGo voucher will be based on the winning answers and the numbers of questions. And if you're not in Ireland, you can gift it to an Irish EV driver of your choice. So, Blake, I'll hand over to you.
I'll just run through the answers then. I wonder, did everybody just get 50 out of 50? Hope not. So
I can tell you the answer to that at the moment, Blake, is no.
Okay. So back to round 1, the Tesla Owners Ireland. I'm just going to look at a different screen here, but you can still hear me. We all know that Elon has South African and USA passports, but what other country does he hold a passport for? And that is Canada. Question 2 is Elon Musk's first company at the same initials as a town in Limerick. And the answer was GLIN, or Global Link Information Network, GLIN. Question 3, before Tesla, what was the town of Fremont famous for manufacturing? And the answer was the Macintosh. The fourth question was, which company, in addition to Tesla, was not headquartered in Palo Alto? So Cisco was the answer. Their headquarters is actually in San Jose. And the following question was Kimball's, Elon's brother. And the answer was a war leader. That's where the name actually comes from. Sixth one then was at the age of 12, when we were all buying sweets at the tuck shop, Elon was creating a PC game, and it was actually called Blastar. The next one was a true or false question, but Elon has less followers than Miley Cyrus. And that is true. Elon has 42.5 million followers, and he's pipped at the post by Miley with 45.9. That is some amount of people. Anyway, in the glove box of the Roadster that was sent into space, which book? And it was B, A Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The celebrity question then, which of these celebrities did not own a Tesla? And the answer was Tom Hanks. He owns a Prius. Insert self-charging jokes here. And the last question then from the Tesla owners, from John, was who has the most YouTube subscribers? Was it Andy Sly, Bjorn Tesla, or Now You Know? And the answer was Now You Know, with 241,000 subscribers. So how are people getting on with that? Round 2 then was from Green Air, the e-bike specialist. So the highest capacity battery available from Bosch on an e-bike is 625 watt hours. Okay, I'd kind of guessed 500, 625. What is the official category name for in law for e-bikes? And it was pedelec. I didn't have a clue.
Sorry.
Oh, pedelec. Who put those answers up, Derek?
Apologies.
Are self-propelled e-bikes allowed on Irish roads without tax and insurance? No, they are not, because they are self-propelled. They have to be pedal assisted. Are pedelec e-bikes allowed under the new government Cycle to Work scheme? Yes, they are. And it's a tidy sum of money. The next question was, what was the threshold? And it's €1,500, which is a nice amount of money. Where are most of the quality e-bike brands coming from? Holland would have been a good guess, which was mine originally, but Germany is the answer. What is the general warranty period on batteries and electrical components for e-bikes? And it's 2 years. I know that we're seeing 7 and 8 from car manufacturers, but with electric bikes, only 2 years. The next question was about charging the battery on an e-bike and how much does it cost on average? And the answer was 15 cents. So just under a unit. Then I guess if you have a nighttime rate, it's even better. The ninth question was, what are the bikes with a large front or rear carrying capacity called? And they are cargo bikes. We alluded to Derek's review that he did. And then, go on, take the shout out, Derek, when it's gone.
Thanks. Make sure you subscribe.
Who are the only exclusive e-bike and e-cargo specialists in Ireland? Good question. Good, cheeky, but good. And of course, the answer is Green Air. And thanks for submitting that round of questions, guys. So the third round then was from Simon at the Irish EV Owners Association, also owns Next Eco Car, who said that he would give €250 off a car and the free membership as well, worth €10. So what year was the Irish EV Owners Association founded? They were founded in 2015. Wow, not for a few years now. What was the best selling fully electric, so BEV, the fully electric car in Ireland in 2020? Now, we are a small market. If any of the guys from the UK there are still watching, it was the best selling with 724 units, and that was the Tesla Model 3. But then again, you multiply 724 by, 55, 60,000 on average maybe, and that is a lot of wage. What was the best selling plug-in hybrid new car in Ireland in 2020? And it was the Kia Niro PHEV with just under 500 units, 496. The next one was the Irish EV Challenge, the Lucan to Cork to back again to Lucan. What was the winning car and the time recorded? So I'd say a few people got this wrong. The winning car was a BMW i3 120 ampere, and they did it in 6 hours and 53 minutes. I wonder what the distance on that, Derek, was. 250 kilometers each way or thereabouts.
I'd say probably Simon or one of the lads on the comments should be able to jump in there.
Yeah, if you're still there, Simon, throw that in. It'd be interesting. How many members does the Irish EV Owners Association currently have to the nearest 100? So they actually have 1,558. Why don't we just make that 1,600 now? A few people jump on, become a full member. It's €10 per year. Where will the first ESB eCars charging hub be located? And that will be at Mayfield and Junction 14 on the M7. We really need to get those in the country. I can't wait to see more of them. Well, more of the first one and then more after that. Who won the best photo competition at the last AGM? And Guillaume Seguin. Apologies for the pronunciation, Guillaume. Even though I lived in France for 1.5 years, I still can't pronounce your name properly, if that's right. Sorry about that. He won with his photo of his BMW i3 when he was in the Alps. Which iconic model from the 1980s have Renault recently announced? They plan to relaunch as a fully electric car, and that is the Renault 5. Seeing the images of that, it looks pretty cool. Next one up is what is the 0 to 100 kilometers per hour time quoted by Tesla for the Roadster, apparently due in 2022, we'll see. And that time is 2.1 seconds. I wonder will that get even faster by the time the car actually comes out? Be interesting to see. And then lastly, which fully electric truck did Chairman Simon test drive recently? And it was the Fuso e-Canter. That's up on the Irish EV Owners Association website if anybody wants to check it out. Then on to, there's Simon in with the answer. It's about 500 kilometers in total, yeah, so 250 each way. That's not a bad time at all. Well, you think like it was a Tesla, a Model S long range or something did it, but fair play to the BMW. Round 4 was from Midsummer Renewables. First question was, how many solar panels make up Ireland's largest rooftop installation? And it was C, 4,420 panels, putting out 1.5 megawatt. Wow. Which country is the world leader in solar generation? So a lot of people guess this right, China. The first modern solar cell was developed in the 1950s. Wow, nearly 70 years of development. So since 1977, the cost of solar panel has actually fallen by 99%. And true or false, solar panels only last 20 to 25 years. And this apparently is false, that they do last much longer, but they just tend to be guaranteed for about 20 to 25 years. Solar energy produces no pollution when generating electricity, and this is true. And can you use solar energy at night? Kind of a quick question, a trick question, but yes, you can. I suppose you just have to store it first. True or false, solar panels need direct sunlight to work. That is false. They will work on cloudy days, maybe less efficiently, but they do. As of 2018, what percentage of energy in Ireland came from renewables? And that was 11%, the guys have said. Figures are increasing rapidly in Ireland, which is great to see. Then which country is home to the world's largest solar park? It is India, and it is 2,245 megawatts. And just to put that into context, the first question there was the largest rooftop installation in Ireland. That was 1.5. This one is 2,245. Massive.
Nobody got that question right.
Nobody. Wow. Okay. Any close answers even?
Depending on what continent you want to go with.
Okay.
So nobody got the country right, actually. So we got Spain, China, Australia. So China threw a lot of people off thinking because they're the biggest, but it wasn't the location of the largest solar park.
Okay. And then on to Your Royal Highness Martin Lee. If you're watching this back, again, Martin, thanks very much for joining us. And your first question was, what two letters are Mercedes-Benz using as the prefix for the EV range? That is the EQ, of course. Name the Volvo Performance spin-off brand, which has made one PHEV and one electric car. So that is Polestar. Beautiful car, I think. Love it. The UK port city of Sunderland makes which Nissan car? That is, of course, the Leaf. I'm the proud owner of one, a 2016 model. What pony car name did Ford use for their recent EV? The iconic Mustang was the answer there, of course. What is KWH an abbreviation of? And that is a kilowatt hour. His sixth question was, what name, borrowed from martial arts, is what Elon Musk calls Tesla's neural net training computer? And that is the Dojo. Dojo is the answer there. His seventh question was, name the German town where VW's mega factory makes the ID electric cars, and that is the Zwickau. Excuse my pronunciation. Zwickau, Zwickau. And we weren't taking away points for spelling on that one. Don't worry, guys. What was Europe's best-selling pure electric car in 2020? So it was Europe's best-selling pure electric car as opposed to Ireland's or the UK's, and it was the Zoe. Zoe.
A lot of people got that right.
Did they? Okay. Yeah. I mean, so many of them are going out in France and Germany, aren't they? Underrated. I currently live, I don't have off-street parking at the moment, so I'm charging on the public network exclusively now. And I would love to have a Zoe pulling 22. You know, my instead of my 3.6, my old Leaf. His ninth question was, how many Ionity stations, so not individual chargers or points, how many stations, locations are now open in Ireland? And the answer is 6. So it's Kill in north and south, then Gorey, Athlone, Cashel, and City North. And then Martin's last question was, what GM truck, made famous by the Gulf War in 1991, is coming back as an EV? It is a massive vehicle. The Hummer was the answer there. So thanks very much, Martin, for submitting those questions. It's actually great to have you on. I've been following your daily podcast since the 30th or 40th one. So it's great to have you actually on. here today. Thanks very much, Martin. So, Derek, that was the answers to all the questions.
Yep. We have a winner.
John Casey is not a fan of the Hummer, it seems there. I don't know, or maybe
the Hummer he's talking about. It could be the Renault Zoe. I don't know which one he's commenting on.
Clarify that one, John. There. There's John's comment up there. So, Derek, how are we fixed then with answers? Time-wise, I think we want to get it wrapped up. I have to get to the off license.
We're ready to go. Apologies, folks. We've ran about 10 minutes over, but we have a winner. We have second place, and I'm just working out a third place as to. So the winning prize tonight is a €100 voucher from EasyGo.ie. Ireland's I think it is now classified as Ireland's largest EV network, because you can use their fobs on the e-cars network as well. So they have their own and the e-cars and other networks as well. So they're part of that syndicate that's in Europe. And the winner, delighted to announce, is Mr. Brian Dowling, a winner of the quiz tonight.
Well done, Brian. Congratulations.
In second place with the €250 off your next electric vehicle, from Simon from Next Eco Cars, chairperson of the Irish EV Owners Association. Thank you very much, Simon. And then runner-up, or second place, is Aidan McVilla. Willa. So Aidan, sorry for butchering your surname.
Are you not from a Gaeltacht region, no?
I am a Gaeilgeoir. Well, I know I'm from a Gaeltacht region, not a Gaeilgeoir. So Aidan McVilla. So thank you very much. And then the last one, then the third place, and I'm going to come back to Simon on that with regards to the free membership for the Irish EV Owners Association, and that is for with €10. It's not a lot, but it's still nice to get that introductory year's membership. And the winner of that, give me 2 seconds. I'll let you fill in there for 2 seconds there, Blake.
Yeah, absolutely fine. Get the answer. Derek, I think I want to take the opportunity just to thank everybody for joining in. We're going out on a limb here. We're giving this a shot. Myself and Derek are both absolutely passionate about this project. So I just want to thank everybody for being there for the first real event, for the first video going out. It means a lot to us to have your support and your attendance there today, and hopefully see you again in the future. So thank you very much for that, everybody.
Third place is Mac Leafin. Very good. I'm hoping it's the Leaf driver. So Mac Leafin, if you reach out to Simon through the Irish EV Owners or Next Eco Car, any of the social channels, if you're not already an Irish EV Owner member, you are now. And if you are, I'm sure you can gift it to somebody else. Again, I want to echo what Blake was saying. Thanks so much, everybody. Hopefully you've enjoyed the quiz. It was tough. We will bring the difficulty down for the next one, but hopefully you did enjoy the channel. Our launch night here, if you haven't already, subscribe. We really would appreciate it. And from me anyway, we're on Twitter and on social as well. Thanks for joining. Have a great Saturday evening. Tune in tomorrow for my ID4 first impressions, and in the next week or two we're going to have our first feature on EV platform on this channel, all to be revealed. So keep an eye on socials and keep an eye on the channel, hit the notification bell. But thank you very much. A couple of technical difficulties, but we got over it. Blake, I'll let you wrap up.
I you know what, I think it went pretty well, I have to say. I was expecting a few more glitches. So
everybody's gone off to Graham Norton now. From two Irish guys to one Irish guy. There's a bit of a salary difference, but thanks everybody, and we really, as I said, we appreciate you being here and supporting us.
Yeah, and like at the end of the trailer now, let's just stop talking and waffling and get this over and done. And we'll see everybody in the future.
Have a great evening, everybody. All the best. Bye bye.